Hey, what's up guys? Sermo11 here with my review of episode 1 of Charlotte. And I'm getting so many Death Note vibes from this series. It's crazy. Charlotte episode 1 was actually pretty good. This series is by the creator of Angel Beats, Clannad, Little Busters, and series of that sort. I haven't seen those series, but I've heard they're pretty sad. Something was mentioned casually by the main character that could actually reinforce that point. So the main character is Yu, who is a middle school student who has a power that allows him to, or it could be Yo. I think it's Yu. Yeah. They pronounce that Yu, like YU. So yeah, he's a middle school student with a power that allows him to take over other people's bodies for about 5 seconds, I believe. And then I looked at the episode again, and it starts off with him saying that he had a question in mind when he was younger. And since there are characters, there are other characters with special abilities in the show, perhaps that's how they get them, They have a question in mind, and then they get the power. So he's using it around the town to start fights and look at girls' bodies and basically cause a little bit of trouble. And almost instantly he gives off some Death Note vibes. He seems evil, but based on how the episode went, I think it was I think it was just for this episode. And I left a comment that people really enjoy. It's like Death Note, but Light being defeated in the first 14 minutes of the episode. And some people said he's kind of like Lelouch, and I haven't seen Code Geass. That was like on my list to watch after Gurren Lagann, but Gurren Lagann came on TV, so I didn't really have to put that much effort into watching it. I need to watch Code Geass because like that's one of the animes that's like that's like one of the ones that everyone watches. I try to watch all of those, so I have a few of those still that I have to watch, maybe quite a bit. I don't know. He uses his powers to get good grades by switching from student to student, and then he becomes the top student in his class, and then he even moves on to get the top score on the high school entrance exam. And I'm not sure how he got all those questions correct, because when I was in school, there were times when people would have the same answer, but that would be the wrong one. So like if he's moving from person to person, switching, and it's like, oh, they all picked A for number one, like that could be wrong. And on top of that, he's viewed as a good-looking person, so he has two things going for him. And he actually also did some research for the high school exam. I forgot exactly what it was. I thought he was like looking into students that might be going to the same school as him, something like that. I don't know if they get the same test, but I'm not gonna get too into that. And he also had the little get up with the is it like the Groucho glasses or something? You have the big nose and you have the glasses. That was funny. It's a funny look. I don't know if it was like that funny, but whatever. He uses his powers once again to cause a situation in which a girl named Yumi gets into a life or death situation with a truck coming towards her. He jumps in and saves her life, and it's funny how I've seen scenes like this in anime and cartoons, and I actually learned about this last year in my psychology course. Situations like this when you're scared and have someone to depend on causes arousal because your body really can't tell the difference between fear and arousal. Um, and but this isn't class unless you guys want to know more. So he gets all these girls asking him to go out with them, but he wants Yumi. Like he wants Yumi. That's the one. And then they go out on a date, and she teaches him how to eat pancakes. And I'm definitely going to try that the next time I have pancakes, because I thought that was kind of interesting. You put syrup on each pancake, then you stack them up together, and then you cut them. And did I mention that she spread the syrup? I want to try that. Next, if you didn't notice, Yu was being filmed the entire episode. He gets called in by the student council president, and he gets accused of cheating. And then when Yu uses his ability on the student council president to look at the answers for because like this is for his high school entrance exam, I believe. So the student council president, basically there's something off with your answers. You got 100 on it, and they want him to retake the test. So what he tries to do is he tries to take over the student council president, who's the only person in the room with him. Well, there's another person, but we're not gonna get into that right now. So he takes control of the student council president, and the dude's just like reading like a bikini magazine or some kind of dirty magazine, and then he just kind of tears it up. And then he comes back, and then the student council president's like, what happened? Because you know, there's like this torn up paper everywhere. And then Yu's like, oh, from my view, you were just tearing up paper. So when Yu uses his ability on the president, he gets caught on camera by a girl named Tomori. And then, you know, she kind of shows him like what happened and how he just lied. So then Yu leaves and he bumps into this guy and he knocks Yumi down because he's trying to leave, and then he's pulling on Yumi's arm, and I guess her leg is still messed up from the truck incident. So she falls down, and it's such a screwed up moment because he's just like cursing and everything. He just keeps going, and like, dude, you're a jerk. Oh man. And then another student named Takajo, he uses his teleportation ability to get Yu. And what really intrigued me was how Yu was pointing out like how the abilities are incomplete, because Tomori can only disappear to the person she's looking at, and Yu's ability is the same. Like, you can only use it on one person at a time. And then Takajo, he can't really choose where he stops with his teleportation ability. Also, these abilities are set to disappear after a while. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll die from this, or it'll be linked to their death, or their health. They might have something like to do with their medical concerns, I would say. But basically, Yu and his sister Ayumi, they have to go to a school with people with abilities, and they're given a new home, which is much bigger than theirs. And I didn't really think about it, but Ayumi, she might get an ability too. That would be cool. And Ayumi is a little bit annoying, but it's just the first episode. But she talks in the third person, and she's so excited about everything. And then she made Yu like his favorite food, but that was like when he was a little kid, and it appears that she keeps making the same food every day. Oh man, that must suck. And then he's like, oh, she's using pizza sauce. Like, you don't use pizza sauce. It's not professional when you're cooking food. I don't really think there was that much else to talk about. I mean, Tomori and Takajo, they come over to help him like clean up and move into his new apartment or house or whatever. And then the episode ends with Yu talking about a dream. Oh, there was some kind of idol on TV, but I guess that's for the next episode. I wouldn't really worry about it that much. But the episode ends with Yu talking about a dream. And the strange thing is, like, he mentioned his mother and his resentment towards his mother because I think she left them, or like his mom and dad broke up. But in this flashback, there's someone with Ayumi and Yu holding their hands and walking with them at like Disneyland or something. So I don't know. I'm just not sure that what exactly is going on here, guys. It's like, this is my first series in this, like, you know, Angel Beats Clannad. I've only seen episode 1 of Angel Beats. I have not finished that, but I want to. But anyways, guys, I enjoyed the first episode, and I hope there will be some more action with these powers. Even if there's not, this is pretty good. Thank you for watching, and recommend any summer 2015 anime that you want me to watch. My social media accounts are below, and I will see you guys later. Peace.